He said that he is my damn mans, but he switched on me like a transformer. Yeah, he changed. Nigga, you gon' get your ass changed. Don't get your ass with hey. Had to run my damn bands up.
What's going on, people? OG back on the screen. Drop a like. I got a special video here today. This is a major problem what's wrong with 2K right now. It's a game that's not promoted to be played a certain way. You know how the NBA's, they what did they do? They just changed it. They caught more fouls. They made it to where the game's more fast-paced, where the whistle's not being called more. It's like they want to get it to like the Euro League, you know. You don't see the big Shaqs anymore. That same aura traveled to 2K. Watch this play right here. I'm starting to realize 2K is one of the games where it's one of those games where it has so many problems. You know, some games you can say, okay, this game runs out of things to do, whatever the case is. Like, maybe another game is different. 2K has so many problems that it's hard for the devs to even fix without them just completely changing something. How can you fix that? Can anybody comment down in the comment section? How can you fix that? You going into random rec and you have randoms calling timeouts on you. This is one of the worst things in the game. And this is one of the first steps. This is like them basically speaking like rec language. I'm gonna call it rec language. And what is rec language? Basically when somebody is trying to talk to you without talking to you. So they'll call the timeout saying, you're doing too much. But are they serious? This guy jumps. He pump fakes. And they call a timeout. He has all this lane open. Who is open? Of course the people on the other side of the court could feel like they're open because they're looking at their side of the screen, but they're not really paying attention to how there's three guys closing out. So any pass going to somebody, it's somebody closing out. All their backs is, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Their backs is turned away from him. He could have stopped and shot and made it right here. It's tied up 60-60. This made 2K's experience for new people. It makes it for new people bad because everybody's getting on this game in an egotistical mind state of wanting to score. I don't know what it was back then. Think about this, y'all. 2K has been promoted now to be what did they say it's supposed to be? Skill based. Super skill based. They didn't use the word super, but they said the game is going to be more skill based. When I look at it and I step back, is this 2K more skill based? Yes, it is. Because when you play against noobs, you can slap and destroy noobs easily. Yes, in all other 2Ks you could do that easily too, but back then, remember, there was whites. Some noobs could get lucky and just hit some whites. There was other just different things that was just easier for them to score, right? But in this game, it takes more skill. Like once you get to a certain skill level, you're shutting stuff down, and you can actually fill the gaps within who you're playing. You can tell, okay, this person, oh, he got this build, it's a little different. You can tell that, right? So they call the timeout. When you have random players, how do you fix something like that? And in my opinion, this is why I say 2K is destroying the park. And I try to tell people this. People don't want to listen. They're like, yo, He's just probably just rambling, saying a whole bunch of stupid stuff. But I'm really saying stuff that you're going to see change within it. You're going to see it's all going to come to unfold very, very soon. But they're trying to not take out the park, not destroy it is what I'm saying, but they're trying to limit that from being the face of 2K, which it was the face of 2K when Pretty Boy Fredo played. So Lunati, the whole 2K park community you could think of, the Duke Dennis's, all of them before they transitioned. Once 2K started, they took us to the city. Once they took us, and I always looked at it like this: all the hot creators never kiss 2K's ass heavy like how we think. There's certain people once they get to certain positions, they're not even going to say anything about stuff like, oh, I ain't speaking on 2K bad, so they can be maybe at the 2K release thing every year. They're not going to say nothing. I even see streamers, they get logos and stuff after, they'll still say F Mike Wayne or something, they miss or something on a different day, they don't care. There's a lot of creators who still would talk they shit about the 2K, and still would say, oh yeah, this game is like this game is like that. And I feel like 2K didn't like the fact of that. They would want all the creators that they're giving logos to be like, man, this game is lit, we still going crazy. And think about it, when Duke, y'all wasn't, I don't know if people was paying attention, but when Duke and them and Davis, and a lot of them had logos back then, they still would say like, yo, the game is butt, or this is butt about the game. They still would do that. And people like, yo, these guys got logos saying the game is trash and stuff. So this is why the devs would not get logos out that quick. Remember, and well, some of y'all don't remember this, but Duke would be on Twitter. He'd be like, yo, they still ain't getting my logo yet. And he had the most subs, grinding the most, was getting close to it. And the devs wasn't giving him that logo first. He was getting it last. Now when you see the logos roll out, y'all, please think about what I'm saying. Who do you see getting the logos now? Random people. Even this person. I don't know this person, but that is a 2K logo. But I don't know who this is. And it's not to say that to be like, oh, damn, to be egotistical with it or not. It's just not a regular, familiar, known 2K face that people know from the community. Which I'm saying there's coming to that separation point. Who do I think create this? I believe the devs create this. Ultimately, I said the E-League started this whole meta playstyle. Even when you look at it now, this is the reason for them doing this. Calling the timeout. Some of them may be like this. Look. Why didn't he shoot? Yo, timeout. Just overthink, he can't even relax, go to do a pump fake, nothing. You can't even play basketball in a basketball game. Even the E-League has it meted out. Lockdowns. Lockdown, go for the split for stand and dunk. Make sure he has high stand dunk, you just throw the split. We're not even seeing basketball being played. Is people really, do we not really sit back and realize that? Even when you sit back and say, okay, yeah, we got to enjoy our version of playing basketball on the video game, the E-League, whatever the case is. Do you really sit back and look at it and realize how it's not basketball? It's just a meta fest. Oh, who can hit this the best? The screen. Oh, the split. The pass here. The pass there. People just shooting, catch and shoots. You don't even see, oh, that person got that shot off because he hit that certain hezzy right there. That hezzy allowed him to get to that spot to get that window. You don't even see none of that. You don't even see, oh, that person hit that space creator shot. You don't even see those types of shots fly off. And people think like, oh, that's nothing. People just look at it like it's nothing. Because we're so stuck. Not word, but a part of the community. That's why I mean, like, they're changing their game so much because they want it to be like how I'm explaining it. Where you see people using different sig size up in combos and it's for different reasons or just for, like, that's their comfort, like, and it's all creativity, and you see people out there with different stuff cooking up and everybody got different bags. They want it to be like that. They just have trouble balancing their game. So what takes over, what overrides the meta, players just finding What the easiest things to get in the windows. Jamal Murray, when you do that behind the back, the animation, the timing, the speed, how it correlates with the defender, it allows you to get to that window quickly. So once you hit the Jamal Murray, if he's like, let's say he goes to the other side, you can easily just shoot the shot. And sometimes it just makes you, it slides the person on to the other side of you. Y'all know how. That's why everybody uses that move. But you can still stop it though if you know how to play it. But that's my point. That's what everybody will cling to, and then the game doesn't even get this. The real beauty doesn't even get experienced. It's like you having this book of some type of knowledge and it's teaching you stuff, but there's other chapters and pages like you didn't see because you didn't care to go explore that side because you already read some parts that gave you enough to what you needed to do, but there was still more that could have probably expanded and made it bigger. And that's me basically saying players finding more moves that can look fun in the game, or it could be something new that could be created, like, oh damn, I didn't even know you could move like that, something like that. But people not trying to bring that no more. Now you're just seeing everybody playing to win using the same shit. How's that fun? It's not. It's when the creativity is there and your mind can be stimulated. I've always said it. That's what's fun. That's what the devs are trying to find and put back into their game, but they're having trouble balancing things. And they're trying to make their game more skill-based because the sweats just take it over and go crazy when they have their game, I guess, on an easy level. That's what we're going to call it. Back then, an easier level. That's basically what they're saying, if this is supposed to be more skill-based. And I still feel like it's pretty much the same, just with certain stuff added to it to slow you down a bit. So, the rec randoms destroy the game. And this is not just the rec random. You go into the park, they do the same thing. You have somebody stand on the out of bounds. You have somebody just sell. And it's all because a player's not really understanding their role. Wanting to shoot every shot. Not understanding the game of basketball. When you know basketball, you know when your player is hot, give it to your primary player. When he's hot, give it to the primary guy. Or if that guy specializes in that, why not? That's how the game goes, but people don't care to see it that way. They look at it as just, oh, me throwing the basketball in the hoop. They want to just take action on things and thinking that's the only way to take action. This is going to be a problem in 2K. I don't know how they would ever even fix this, really. How? Like, that just kills your buzz. Do you even do certain moves? Do you see how bad of a psychology this messes up the game? Can I even go out there and do a few moves? Can I take my time and play a patient game like Luka out there? No. You get timed out, called out, people sit down, somebody gonna yell at you crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. How can we change the rec randoms? How can we change it to where people understand their roles? What do they gotta do? Bring in a new builder? What balance? Hit the like, subscribe.